Hello everybody, I'm here with a Morse Zigzag. It's a 4300 model number. And the lady, she said it's too heavy for her to handle anymore. She was like 92 years old and decided that, I should take this one with me. So I did. I can't believe it's an original box too. It came with a plastic top. I was sitting there, been working on it for the past 3 days, trying to get it to stitch correctly, and I had to download a book. Here's the book, and I learned a few things from it, and there's a few things I'm still trying to figure out, so I'm probably just going to keep messing with it until I figure it all out. Anyway, let's go over it a little bit. This is how you thread it. I always thread from the back. One thing I like about this is, like, if you're going to travel or anything, these things fold down, which is awesome. So I always thread from the back, and then they come over this way, and it says it recommends just to do one. If you're doing a leather or anything, then you can thread through two. So if you're just doing something basic, you could just use it as one. Then it comes down here. Make sure your foot is in the highest position. Opens the chambers. See, the chambers are open. And then you can put the thread down and around and up and then back, so it's hooked into the little uptake, a little wire. Then here's your uptake. You have to actually thread it through. Come down in here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little hook up in there. And then there's a hook up here. And then in the needle. And I think that for once I have the needle open here. Let me see here. I'll show it to you. I don't know if you can see it. But anyway, there it is. It's coming through there. This one is a bottom feed. So it feeds from the bottom. And it's pretty easy. Everybody always asks me all the time, can you thread us the bottom bobbin? Well, usually if you look at the bobbin, you have it facing towards you. It's look like a waterfall coming down off this way. And then when you open, and you just drop it in and you slide it around to this little cubby thing, which I think it shows you in the book. If you download the book, I actually had to pay for this one because I could not find it anywhere else, and they kept giving you free ones for the one I didn't want. Yeah, here it is. See how you have it? No, thread comes this way. It drops into there. Then you pull back and pull it through this little lever, and then it's right in that lever right there. See? So it's not that bad. It's pretty easy. They always say you hold it, but technically, if you hold it by the where is the opening? There's a little opening here, and if you pull back on it, hold it. Oh, here it is, back in the back. It's back here, and you hold it and you put it down. Then it will show you if it doesn't fall out, then it's incorrectly. If it falls out, it's incorrectly. That's how I usually used to do it. But that's how you thread your bobbin casing. And that's on page where is it at? 10. Okay. Gosh, I put my glasses on. I can read everything better. Everything's a blur. Okay, that looks much better. And this is your reverse button. I have to, there's a clip missing that holds that reverse button in. So I have to try to locate one. Right now I put a piece of tape on it to help hold it. In order to make this thing go straight, you have to set this on M. See, it says M right there. You have to click down until it says M. And that will give you the straight stitch. Now, M is supposed to be meant for these stitches here. But for some reason, it's stuck in these positions here. So I'm still trying to work this out. I have to go up inside and do some oiling into that one little thing. I have to find it. As soon as I do, I can get it to go up here and not down here. But if you're going to use any of these, that's up on this thing where you push the lever and it'll get you there. But it's somehow stuck down in this area instead of in the zigzag. So I got to work on that. I'm still working on it. Anyway, so here's my material, and after you get it threaded and you've threaded the bottom, then you can put your material in and then drop the foot down on the feed dogs, okay? I have it on set here. I need to set this on, where is it at? So it's on normal. So I need to put it on, like knits and things. So this is a knit that I'm going to work with. So you need to turn this. It's a little hard to turn, but it took me a while to get it working there, down to that. So it's a silk and a knit would go in here. All right. I have it set on 6, so it's 6 per inch. That's the length. And a lot of people keep telling me, oh, that's your zigzag. Your zigzag is when you move this over, okay? This is your length, your stitch length per inch, okay? This is your indicator that tells you it can do automatic buttonholes, and it can do blind stitches and twin needle stitch. And you can run leather in here, heavy duty material. It's got a really big motor in it. When you do your rewind, you want to put your thread, here, let me straighten that back up, put your thread in here, string it through here, come down here, go around it and up, and then put your bobbin there, and then you click this. Some people click this. You're supposed to click this down and it locks it in, okay? It's got a little bevel there that you have to put it in. And then when you're done, you release it by pushing up, okay? I don't know if that helps you at all. Then you can release this guy, this guy here, you can release it to get to, so it'll engage the sewing machine. Or if you leave it in there and leave it engaged in the sewing machine, you can actually run a bobbin and you can sew at the same time, but you just have to watch your bobbin so you don't get all corroded. A lot of people don't know that, and they do all kinds of crazy things, and then I have to come in and have to take it all out of that area because it's got caught in there. So anyway, let's show you how this one runs. I gotta find my foot pedal, and it runs pretty good. I like it, and it runs good. It's at least I got it running basic stitching, and it is doing six stitches per inch. Okay, let's turn this around and show it to you. See? And it is doing 6 inches per inch, and then back this way, and it's sewing perfectly on that side too. So, I was thinking maybe I'll just keep this one and sell the blue brother. Well, because this one still has some issues that I can't get it to zigzag, so I'm probably going to keep it until I can get that whole thing worked out. I have to go, I don't know if they took this off, or I think you have to go up inside, and I'm looking down in there trying to figure out where to put that oil at, because sometimes when these machines sit too long, they get stuck. And when they get stuck, they will not do certain things. So it's going to take me a while. And this is your presser foot pressure. So I push it down far enough because I got 2 stabilizers and 2 knit together. And to change your light bulb, it's right here. It's a screw-in kind. I went ahead and changed it. It was burned out. This in here, it tells you where to oil at. It's in the book. It shows you all that. It tells you how to oil the bottom, how to oil the top. And I'm still working on a few places I can't reach. And that's why I use this oil. This is my favorite oil because of the long spout. It helps me get down in those little great places that I like to oil. So, and I still got to give it a good cleaning. But it's a really nice sewing machine. I'm thinking I might just keep this one. Until I can get it running really well, and then maybe later on I'll sell it, because I sold a whole bunch of these, and I always said I always wanted a white one, and I got a white one. Now I just have to figure out how to get to do the stitching, because it's supposed to be on M, and then you're supposed to move it, and it's supposed to do the top stitching. And then when you want to do the bottom stitching, you have to move this lever to get those ones, but right now it's stuck on those ones. So it's just going to take me some time to learn it, to figure it out, and I just haven't done it yet, and then when I get there, I will. And I do have all the attachments to this machine, because I have a lot of people buy these machines from me. I usually have them in my, I call it the boneyard, because nobody wants them unless they are going to do leather. And then if they see one they like, then I'll fix it up for them. But this one here is in good condition. The lady's going to make a little bit of money off of it, so... And then whenever I decide I'm going to sell it, then I'll sell it. But right now, I'm still in the process of trying to get this thing to fix itself. And somebody had put tape on here. They don't know. This is magnetized plate. It magnetizes itself in. So they taped it thinking that's what's going to hold it. It's not going to hold that. It's magnetized. So it lifts up really easy. But oh great, what am I doing? Anyway, but it's working really well. I just wish I could get it to stop sticking and staying in the lower half and not going in the upper half. So I just have to figure that part out. And the books helped me a lot. I sit there and reading it. I mean, they say it's a Photo Mana 3 zigzag sewing machine. It does buttonholes, blind stitch, straight and double needles and stuff like that. But I can't get the thing to do everything. So it's going to take time. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like the video if you like it. And if you have one, like the video and tell me about your sewing machine and what you've been sewing, what you've been up to with it, or where you got it. Maybe you got it from a handy-down. You never know. I don't even know where this one came from. She said that her son is a junk man, and he finds things and brings them to her, and then she's trying to debate if she wants to keep it or not. But she said that one's too darn heavy. And I told her, I said, it can't be that heavy, and I can barely lift it. I was dragging it. I was like, oh my gosh, this thing is heavy. But then, you know, if you think about it, if you just carry it like this, it's probably about 45 pounds. Then if you hold it by the handle, 45 pounds feels like 50. I don't know why, but I have a 45-pound sewing machine. If I carry it like this, it doesn't bother me. But if I have to put it in a handle and pick it up, boy, I tell you, that's hard to pick up. So I don't even bother. I just find it's easier to leave it on the flat bed and then just move it around. Anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope you got something out of this video. And just keep subscribing. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.